Hello again, Struckweb. Today I am testing Gloomhaven. I've been sitting on this game for a while. It's been on my PC. I just didn't have time to play it, and today I think it's the day to try it, to give it at least a few hours. I've been busy today making a video about Diablo Immortal, covering the closed beta that started on the 28th of October. It's on my YouTube channel. If anyone's interested, you can check that video, the closed beta info for Diablo Immortal. But let's do some Gloomhaven, which, by the way, is a PC version of a tabletop game. So if you're into tabletop, there is a Gloomhaven tabletop game out there, and let's see how well they've managed to transition the tabletop experience to PC. Most games do it well, but sometimes there are cases where tabletop games are not transitioned well. Let's find out which one this game will be. A good transition or not so well done transition. We'll see. I'm excited to try it, and let's go. Let's just go in and do. Should I do tutorial? I think maybe tutorial shouldn't be that important. So let's try campaign. By the way, this game has co-op, but I want to play solo. Get used to the game. I'm gonna start with easy and maybe eventually later. On easy you have -1 scenario level modifier. On normal, obviously normal. On hard there is +1 scenario level modifier. On insane is +2. I'm gonna start with easy, see how it goes. Good. Let's go. Wound causes the character to suffer blah blah blah.
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit. You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We are paid to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself.
Cool.
Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you?
Before going into the harrowing wilderness surrounding Gloomhaven, you'll need at least 2 mercenaries in your party. Brave or greedy enough to seek out adventures in exchange for gold. On your left you'll find the party panel. Here you'll see the basic information of the mercenaries in your party. Click on the first character slot to open the roster panel. Alright. You can create, view and add mercenaries to the current party using the roster panel. Right now it's looking as barren as the Copperneck Mountains, so best click on new mercenary to create your first character. So there are, I guess, preset ones. Next you choose one of the starting character classes. Each one has unique abilities and game style. As you progress you level up, earning new ability cards and unlock more classes. Click on any of the portraits to learn more about them and select whichever you want to be your first mercenary. So there's a brute, good choice. Now remember, looks aren't everything. Mercs ability cards are what define their actions in battle. You can click the starting ability cards button to make sure this is the right mercenary for your party. Once you're sure of your decision, hit the select mercenary button to move forward. So, Brute, Tinkerer, Scoundrel, Crackheart, Spellweaver, Mind Thief. I want a Spellweaver. Become exhausted 12 times. Okay, a personal quest is the mercenary's sole reason for adventuring. Once the objective is complete, the merc will retire. Beware. When mercenaries retire, they will no longer be playable character. Though farewells can often be bitter, some things have to move on to give way to new horizons. Completing personal quests and retiring mercenaries is the primary route to unlocking new character classes. Pum 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 pum. Let's select this one. That's one merc sorted, but you'll need a minimum of 2 mercenaries before you can go out seeking adventure. It's important to build a party of mercs who complement each other in battle. Click on the second character slot in the party panel and create a new character. Know that you can't have more than one merc of the same character class in the party at the same time, so be sure to create different ones. Well, I definitely want a tank. The brute seems like a good choice. Although this one also seems like a good choice. Let's see, HP 10, ability cards 13, 14, damage support, melee, damage tank. Okay. Luticus joined the party. Can I do another one or do I start with only 2? I guess at first you have to. Before heading out on your first quest, you should gear up. After all, it is your first time out in the open. You'll notice each mercenary has a modest stash of gold. It's encouraged to take that money over to the merchant shop and spend it on anything that might just keep you from dying. Alright, merchant, show me what good stuff you've got. Each mercenary has his or her own stash of gold and a personal inventory, so make sure you click on the right mercenary spotted before you purchase an item. Okay, let's sort the tank first. Tankity tank. We want armor. On the next 2 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, gain 1 shield. Seems like a good one. Iron helmet. Where can I see the gold? Where is my gold? Oh, I see. He has gold 10. Should I get him a weapon? I guess we can get him a weapon. Let's get him a healing potion. Okay, with this one Something like this, I guess. Gloomhaven isn't known for its well-mannered folk and good Samaritans, but there's a lot to gain from its city streets. You can choose to partake in city encounters by clicking this button below. It's encouraged that you do this whenever you are in the city, as they often give good rewards. If you ever find a quest that looks too hard or one you've repeatedly failed to complete, the Temple of the Great Oak can grant you its blessing, for a fair price of course. You can choose to access the temple using this button below. The first quest location is marked just north of Gloomhaven. You'll see it flagged with an icon. As you progress, more quest locations will appear across the map. To keep track of them, you can use the quest block on the right hand side of the screen. Click on the black barrel or the entry in the quest block to select the quest. You can embark upon a quest with up to 4 mercenaries, but the more mercs you bring, the more dangerous the quest will be. Once you set out for a quest, you won't be able to change the members of your party until you return to Gloomhaven. Yeah, I remember reading some comments somewhere, maybe on Steam, maybe not, that the more people you get in your team, the harder the game gets, so it's better for new players to just play with 2 people or so until they get used to it. Let's check that city encounter. I'm not gonna read that much. Come try the delicacies of the East, food enhanced with science, flavors beyond your wildest imagination. Okay. Let's go to Black Barrow. Now might be a good time to go through the mercs' ability cards and inventory to make sure they are battle ready. In the quest description you can see the enemies you face. Hovering over them will reveal their stats. Bandit Archer, Bandit Guard, Living Bones. In the equipment panel you'll find the different types of items a mercenary can carry. Clicking on an item slot will display all the items of that type the mercenary owns. If the item slot is displayed in grey, it means you currently have no items of that type. What is this? What's this? I have no idea what this is. Is there some help about this? I guess this is just a summary of some attack modifiers. Oh, no, actually you can add stuff, but I have 0 available perks. Mercenaries will unlock new and more powerful ability cards each time they level up. Look for synergies between ability cards and adapt your hand depending on the enemy's types you'll be facing. Having the right cards against the right enemies might just keep you alive. On the ability panel you can edit the deck of cards you take to a dungeon. Each mercenary has a different amount of cards they can carry and can only go adventuring with a fully equipped hand. Hover over the abilities to view their full description. What do those numbers mean? I guess this is just the number of ability. Maybe every skill has a unique identifier. Hmm. Let's try it. Here goes
Everyone
nothing.
needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods, well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab.
Okay.
This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine. Based on Jexera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thief's hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
All right. I've been cursed, fuck.
The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse. Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness. As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back.
Okay. Before entering a dungeon, each mercenary must choose one out of 2 battle goals. Battle goal is a secret objective the mercenary tries to complete inside the dungeon. Failing it has no drawback, but successfully completing it, the scenario will earn the character the rewards shown. Let's see.
Take care of these unfortunates, your target says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
Okay. Is there a route or something? How do I target? Wait, how? How? How do I decide who I wanna cast that on? Something's wrong. I don't know how to play the game. Okay, so I just select my cards. How many cards can I select? I think 2. Yeah, 2 cards. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, with this guy. Why can't I move this guy? There we go. Okay. It takes a while to get used to how it works, but I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. Okay. Nice. Since I didn't take any wood cards, does that mean I can't wood stuff? I guess they can wood it. Hmm. I have to select a second one. I wish I could just select one. Okay, cool. We voted. And what now? Maybe we need to... Maybe we need to move to the door to end it. Oh! The fight goes on. I thought it would end after this attack, so it's like a constant. I didn't know that's how it works. Three rooms in total. Thank you very much, Legend, for the info. Really does help. Okay, what do we do with this guy? Legend says, yet no worries, I'm not far in this game myself, only working on my third boss. Reviving either is the one card you don't want to burn on Spellweaver because it lets her regain all her other burned cards when used. Okay, so good to keep that one card unburned. Ah, she's down. Can we heal someone who has been exhausted? Let's start over. Where would it vote? Would it vote before this dungeon? Damn, it sucks that they go before me. And can this get a little quicker? It's very slow. How do I start before that dungeon? I want to go to the beginning of that dungeon. Is there no vote? There should be saving and different save slots so I could start at the beginning of the dungeon. Because I thought it was kill the first enemies and then end it. Restart round. No, I want to restart the previous round. Is there no go back to the previous round? I guess we have to abandon the quest. The game seems unreasonably difficult. I clicked on easy. There is nothing easy about what I just experienced. It's as if this game is designed for some robots, not for people. Your very first quest shouldn't be this difficult. It should be a little bit more reasonable. Should be something that introduces the players to the game.
So injects this thief.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes the second time around.
The hell is he moving? As you did.
What is this? First two missions are unbalanced and hard. Well, why is that? It should be the other way around. First two missions should be unbalanced and easy to get players used to the game. Otherwise people would rage quit before they even complete those missions and refund. So yeah, it makes no sense from a developer's point of view to make it that way, and from a player's point of view. Let's see what I wanna do. Something with a lot of damage. And here I will probably try and move. Let's see. I'm getting used to the game though, but the learning curve is a little strange. But I did skip the tutorial, so maybe I shouldn't have. Cool. Zero? Huh. Guild Master mode made for the beginners. I might try this one. Mm. So if I okay, this one. Need something to move. Okay, nice. So now I'm gonna heal up before I open the door. I wish I could only select a single card instead of having to select two when they are not needed. And that wooting is very, very bad, having to go and end a turn on top of it. Wait, why is this burned? I didn't burn it. I burned mana. This game is just... I'm not gonna be able to complete a single thing if it goes like that. When did this get burnt? They burn automatically when a certain attack is used. Why? What fuckery is this bullshit? Actually, you know what? Alt F4 uninstall. This game is just not worth my time. It's designed for some tryhards. Enough streaming this game. Rather stop before it's the 2-hour mark. In fact, I couldn't even reach the 1-hour mark. Just not the game for me. I expected more. It's not delivering. It's just terrible. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, and goodbye.